I'm Christoph, and I'm business agility coach and flight levels coach for companies with thousands of people, but also hundreds of people. Our own company has around 90 people and is part of PPI AG, which has around 800 people, and we also support PPI for in case of their customers and also internally. I'm an agile coach and flight levels coach. My job is to support customers in their agile transformation and also in general organizational development. I work in a consultancy agency and also support internally our company with around 800 people. It's called PPE AG. It's a group in Germany for consulting banks and insurances. The project I enjoyed the most with flight levels was some months ago for a bigger bank with several teams, like more than 10 teams. And I supported also the program lead for like in the change of the bank to organize different change projects, but also to work together with the leadership to have a strategy and also, of course, to align strategy and execution. This means we need also to coordinate the different project teams which are responsible for the organizational change. From my experience, the problem with the disconnection of strategy and execution is missing coordination and also the missing visualization and focus. So we need to at first visualize the situation and understand where to focus first, and so that we can also use our our energy and of course also our common working force to operationalize the goals, the strategic goals, and to of course also regularly interact together and foster alignment to the strategy. The main consequences of the missing link there are different ones, but of course one of them is that the teams work more for themselves, but not towards the company goals. So we cannot act as an organization and use also synergies between our teams. And also we cannot focus together on customer needs and expectations. So if you have bigger products, for example, and also of course bigger change efforts, it makes sense and it's very helpful to work together and to foster coordination and communication between the teams. From my experience, missing link between strategy and execution can be fixed by flight levels to use the 5 activities. For example, we visualize the work and also the situation in general. We focus on the first things, so we select together with the leadership and also, of course, delegates from the teams, which make sense together the first steps to improve. And we do this in a collaborative and communicative way. And of course, one of the other activities is also to measure the first initial state and to measure regularly how we proceed. And the goal is that we improve. And this means this is a cycle. Always try to iterate and incrementally improve. I discovered flight levels together with a colleague some years ago, like around 3 to 4 years ago, and we used it already in our company for around 90 people, but in the PPI AG also 800 people, to understand which coordination issues we have and also which next strategic steps we should take together also with the teams. So how can we also integrate the teams in this communication. And this was already very helpful. And we use it already also towards customer-facing services like consultancy, but also product development. The main benefit of flight levels is, from my experience, the easiness to understand also how to start. We have really these 5 activities: visualize, focus, create agile interactions, measure progress, and improve, so that we understand, okay, from 3 different perspectives: strategic, coordinational, and operational, like the team view. How can we foster collaboration and communication? And also, how can we understand the situation and also the progress towards better results, of course, but also just a better organizational view and collaboration. This is, of course, more like a lagging indicator, the revenue, but this means this is the result of many steps before. But from my experience, the value is also higher because of better quality and, of course, also acceleration of our delivery. So we avoid delays and we focus on the flow of work inside the whole company and in general the organization. Of course, we can also integrate suppliers in this process. So it's not just one company view. For example, in our case, 800 people. We can also think about the support of others, like suppliers, to improve our quality and also our ability to deliver. I decided to take the Flight Levels Coach program because we have very interesting customers which have similar issues regarding strategy and execution connection, and also the interest to foster the flow of work and collaboration is already 8 years one of my highest motivators. So this is a very important part also, not just of my working life, also of my private life, to continuously improve and to understand how to foster better collaboration and communication inside organizations of any size. The main benefit of taking the Flight Levels program was to also understand the big advantage of common reflection and working together on bigger organizational issues. So we had challenging issues from the different participants to solve, and Klaus also engaged us to work together and to use collaborative practices, how to visualize the work, how to focus also on the most important points, and understand which are the most important points in the specific context, and of course also to measure the progress. And this improved my way of working and also my thinking about reflection, and also the connection, of course, between strategy and execution to foster coordination and also to enact agile interactions. From my experience in the last 3 years, I would recommend the Flight Levels Coach program, business agility coaches, but also Kanban coaches in general, because different 3 views from flight levels, like strategy, coordination, and operationalized view, is really for me kind of unique and easy to understand also for customers. So if you are trained as a Flight Levels coach, you are able to make clear where to focus on, and also to visualize and understand the situation in a way that it's really helpful for the customer. So I got already also good feedback for this like taking this approach in my consultancy, but also internally. For freelance coaches and in general, for consultants, I'm also a managing consultant in our company. It's really helpful not only to get new connections and to understand the problems of very impactful persons also which are in the program, in case of at least in my program. It's also about working together, and it's about the way how you also learn practices to foster collaboration between many people, like not just 50 people, not just 100, also maybe 1,000 people. So it's just a good program to train and to reflect over many months where you become a flight levels coach. The main benefits for a company to have an internal flight levels coach are various. This means, for example, I got already good feedback to foster collaboration and understanding between the different services which we have, and also to work together with the leadership to foster also reflection about their work, and also to foster coordination between the teams. So not just the middle management, also our CEO sees a lot of value of my work, and also the different practices which I learned in the Flight Levels Coach program. I really love to see results of my work, like that the collaboration of the teams and communication is improved, and I'm part of the, like success also of the company, like I meet customer expectations. I really look forward to get to know you and to receive emails from you, because I want to create together with your results and to be part of your success.